Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to roll. Jung-Hoo Lee getting ready to hit.
Always fun to watch Lee go to work at the dish, Boog. He's just a pure hitter and a good athlete. Someone referred to him as a slow drip guy because the more you watch him, the more you like him.
High fly ball, right field. Valdez on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, Boog. One reason for those long balls comes from the lineup being aggressive and confident. If they maintain that approach, they could hit a few more today.
Challenge from behind the dish here, and that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Now at the plate, Sal Stewart. 2 down, nobody on. Foul ball. Caught looking for the K. And now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. Brian Reynolds here. In the air, right field. Brings it in. And there's one away. Here's the Pirates lineup now. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Gonna count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
De La Cruz slings to first in time.
Batting fourth, the right fielder,
Esmeralin Valdez, the next to hit. Man at second. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that will end the inning. Pirates leave one scoreless after one. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now it's the Reds DH, Jake Burger. Burger launched a homer in his most recent game. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Line and a base hit into right. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here!
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Noelvi Marte, the next to hit for the Reds.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Another 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Out. Number 2. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the 2nd. And now 1 and 2. Stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Cincinnati plates a pair on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at PNC Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. That one hammered center field, raging back towards the wall. Just missed it.
Batting 6, third baseman number 2,
And a 1-1. Foul ball there. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. A 2-run homer. And we're level. It's 2-2.
He was able to hit one out in this weather. Are you kidding me? How did he do that?
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Gets him to chase after that one. Tied up here in the early going. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just a slow ground ball this time. Throw to first in time.
Batting ninth, the catcher number 14, Logan O'Hoppy.
Nope, that's the ball.
2 runs across in the inning, bottom half of inning number 2. That one fouled off, 2-2. Line drive, base hit. So now back to the top of the order. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Brian Reynolds digs in now. Hard hit right side. They get the force, and that will end the inning. Cannonball coming. We played 2 full. This is Pirates baseball. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side.
Runner on the go to third. Young tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. And he swings through that one. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Battling here as he fouls it away. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Gets it to first, and the inning is over. We go to the bottom. Back here in Pittsburgh, to the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Freddie Freeman. Next offering, popped in the air, right field, and there's one down.
Up next for the Pirates, the center fielder, number 12, Jake Minga.
Here's a 1-1. Out to short. Slings to first, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Esmeralyn Valdez will hit next. Up and in, and it's 2-1. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. As we go to the top of the 4th, and now the designated hitter for the Reds, Jake Berger.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's the 2-2. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Up next for Cincinnati, the second baseman, John.
And he grounds one to the right side. Acrobatic throw for one.
No,
to
he's in
first,
there.
not in time. Great effort there. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. On a line out towards center. Mangum takes it in for the out. And there's two down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly show.
And he's got him. Strike three, and that'll retire the side. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Bottom four, stepping in, Ryan O'Hearn.
The first baseman.
Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It
That's
starts in
ball
the
two.
afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That smash towards center. And there's one down.
Up next for the
And
Pirates,
here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The batter, number 6.
Up next for the Pirates, Connor Griffin. The 1-1. Out towards right center field. Marsh on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Two down.
The batter, number 5. Second baseman, Brandon.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. This one smoked on its way out of here. Brandon Lowe bops one out of here. His 4th home run of the season. And that's how they take the lead. It's 4-2.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach.
So up next, Logan O'Hoppe. Base knock center field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Berg, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Marsh on his way over. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Another look at this 2-run homer for Pittsburgh. It's now 4-2. It's an new inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Robbie Enright. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Ground ball right side.
Ball.
And that's just foul. In the air, left field. And there's one down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Jung-Hoo Lee getting ready to hit. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at first, one away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line drive. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
That ball's foul.
Ellie falls victim to the K. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. We head to the bottom of the 5th. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Freddie Freeman. Here's a 1-1. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Freddie Freeman bops one out of here. New pitcher now, Davis Daniel. This is his 5th appearance of the year. On the ground. Smith tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Up next for the Pirates, the right fielder,
Esmerlin Valdez now at the plate. The 2-1. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Marte settles underneath it, and there are 2 outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ground ball, and that chance handled. Oh, the throw is wild. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
That's a base hit, and now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
The batter, number 6.
Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. And that one fouled off. Out to short. Throw misses the mark, and the run will score. A tough play to swallow, especially with 2 outs.
Number 5, second baseman, Blanton. Wow.
2 on, 2 outs. Ripped, but it curls foul. And a 1-2. Pulled out on strikes. They limit the damage here. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. 5 innings. Welcome back. A few highlights to help tell the story of the game.
Now pitching for the
New arm out of the bullpen, Carmen Majinski.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now here is Sal Stewart. Nice grab. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
3-2 now. Got him. That's the second out.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute.
Inning over. Nobody left for Cincinnati. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. Back here at PNC Park, here's the Pirates catcher now, Logan O'Hoppe. The 1-1. Up the middle, and it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Pirates, the left fielder, number 10, Ryan Reynolds.
Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And now to aboard. Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Base hit, center field. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. One runs in.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another.
Zach Maxwell takes over on the mound.
And he comes on in a close game with a pretty big mess to clean up. He's going to have to make some great pitches the rest of this inning to keep him in it.
Now it's going to be Esmeralín Valdez. He's got it. Runners tag up from second and third. The relay throw tags the runner, and it's a double play. But a run does come in to score.
Up next for the Pirates, the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
The Buccos up big in this one here in the bottom of the sixth. Runner on the go. Struck him out looking. We're through 6. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, Dan. I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
2 down, bases empty. Robbie Enright, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that is that. And 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. And it's still 8-2. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Josh Young.
Third baseman, number 2, Josh Young.
Soft contact in the air. Hauls it in. 1 away.
The batter, number 6, shortstop Connor Griffin.
Up the middle, De La Cruz on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
The batter, number 5, second baseman Brandon Lowe.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. So they turn things over to the righty, number 17.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while, coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested, but we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. That one is absolutely belted. And that gets down into the gap. Here comes Lowe. He'll score easily, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Picks himself up at RBI. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
On the ground, right side, Smith. Inning over. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors. Back here in Pittsburgh, For the top of the eighth, Ryan Jeffers at the plate. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Right through there, got him. Leadoff man is out here in the eighth.
The right fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Popped in the air, left field. Reynolds takes it in for the out. And there are two down. Ellie De La Cruz digs in down. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the eighth. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he's gone for the fourth time tonight. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Three. Ball four. Take your base. Three. You're out.
Offensive explosion today for these players. They gave up a few runs, but they had more than enough firepower to turn this one into a blowout.
And your final 12-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. We go to the ninth. In now for the Reds, Josh Smith. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Now one gone in the ninth.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. The Reds now down to their final out. Noel V. Marte, the next to hit for the Reds.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.